Alright, what is up everybody? Welcome back to the What the Fuck podcast. This is episode 6 here with Austin today we have some special guests. We have the homie Brandon Champion.
What's up? It's been a while.
And we have the homie Sunny J.
Hi. They scored again, dude.
Yeah, Jay's watching hockey, a fucking fake sport.
Alright.
I'm playing, it's not fake. Anyways, yeah, what's up, y'all?
So what all topics did we have that we talked about?
Right. I don't know. Let's talk about, do you want to talk about like a question or you want to talk about something that's going on?
Well, we could start with the questions you were talking about. You said you had questions.
I'm gonna ask y'all questions of which animal can you take in a fight, and you're gonna have to answer truthfully, alright? And I'm gonna build up to like bigger animals, alright?
Shout out to Freddie.
Yeah, shout out to the Freddie Show, a great podcast, silly podcast.
Go check them out.
Go check them out too, they're silly. Check us out too. We're gonna be silly. Hopefully this podcast is gonna be silly as. Anyways, can y'all? I'm answering. Anybody can answer this. We're gonna go with Devin answers first, then Austin, then Jason. All right, then Sunny J.
Is that who?
And you guys are gonna answer in that order. So, can you guys take a squirrel in a fight?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you guys take a bird in a fight?
Yeah.
True story, I killed a bird once, so yes. I'm complete accident, but it happened.
Alright, can y'all take a dog in a fight?
I think so, yeah.
It depends, but why would I want to?
Bro, okay, well,
listen,
let's say like it's threatening your life. It's threatening your life.
Then if it's threatening my life, then yeah.
Alright. Hey, Jay? You said yeah?
Yeah, I can take it.
Alright. Can y'all take a raccoon in a fight?
Yeah.
Maybe.
I might actually have to because I have fucking raccoons at my house, so that might be a realistic fight for me.
Knights literally just said we lost. Fuck it.
Alright. Can y'all take?
Oh wait, yeah, I can take a raccoon.
Okay. Can y'all take a deer in a fight?
Ooh. I would if it was threatening my life. I think I could, but I'd probably get banged up.
I think the same as Devin.
Bro, all you gotta do is choke out the deer, bro.
I'm sorry, but this is where I exit the conversation because no, I don't think I can take a deer. There's no way. I'd get fucked right in the face and I'm knocked out.
Bro, I would choke out a deer, bro.
Until it kicks you right in the stomach and your intestines.
Nah, bro, I'm gonna be on top of it. I'm choking it.
Just hit it with a headlock takeover.
Yeah, bro, I'm gonna hit it with a bully choke like Brian.
Well, honestly, if you live in Missouri like I do, you could just like go on a road and hit one. So.
Missouri,
well, it's the same thing in Ohio, buddy. Missouri,
well,
sorry, bro. Sorry. You bang your... Never mind. Okay. Can y'all take a bear in a fight? Like a black bear.
I would say maybe.
Oh, Devin said maybe.
I would definitely get hurt. I know that.
Fuck that, I'm dying.
Alright, listen, hands down, I'm taking the black bear, no scratches.
How you gonna go about that?
Alright, so listen, bro. The bear's gonna come at me, and I'm gonna hit it with 2 hooks. And then I'm gonna jump up and elbow it right in the head, knockout.
I think Brandon doesn't realize how tall them things really are. You're not gonna be able to hit it.
I don't care, bro.
You literally would have to jump and hit.
Like, bro, a grizzly bear, I'd come out with scratches. Alright, but I'd win. Alright, a polar bear, I just handed a fucking Coke and sunglasses, and it's cool.
Listen, we're going to the zoo this summer, and I'm putting you in the bear because I want to see this in action.
I'm killing the bear.
Alright, I want to see.
Sorry, Yogi.
I will make sure you don't have to pay rent if you can beat a black bear. I won't make you pay rent again.
There ain't gonna be no more Yogi going, hey, boo-boo. Nah, boo-boo's dead. And so is Yogi, bruh. Because I'm choking him out. In the zoo.
Ain't no way. I hardly disagree with that.
Alright, can y'all take a lion?
No.
I don't think so.
A full-grown lion.
Never,
Oh,
never,
no,
no.
not
Listen, bro, listen.
Definitely not
Right.
full grown.
So let's say the lion tackles me, right? And I got a branch, and it's bite on the branch, and it snaps to the branch. It gets stabbed in his neck. Ah! It's done, bro. Right in the jugular.
Jesus Christ.
Jeez.
All right. If you had to have one wish, what would you wish for?
A bigger dick.
Oh my god.
Hey,
Oh,
same here, no
Lord.
tap.
Yeah. It is hot in here.
Hmm.
Are we getting Taco Bell or what's up?
Fuck,
What's
One
with your
wish,
fat
what would
ass
I
and
wish
Taco
for?
Bell?
I'm hungry as shit. Over here like an orphan, I can't eat.
Bro, Jay, you got DoorDash?
I know, but that is true.
Hmm.
I'll cash app you.
Okay. Bet. What y'all want?
I guess I would say I wish if I could have one wish, I would wish that my YouTube would blow up so I can make a lot of money, so like me and all you guys wouldn't have to fucking work anymore.
Man got
He's
more
looking out for the
followers than all of us
homies.
combined.
Yeah.
I was kind of say probably like good health and care for my family.
I'm not gonna lie, for a second, Austin sound like Tony, like straight up. I don't know why, but I keep hearing Tony every time he starts talking. Thank you.
Well, I'm kind of sick right now, so that could be a reason.
I mean, it's not a bad thing. I'm just saying, like, you sound just like Tony. It's weird. It's tripping me out a little.
I feel like I'd wish for. Well, at first, like I was thinking, I'd wish for Dragon Ball Z to be real, but like now, I don't know.
With the characters being real?
There's two things I wish to be real. Right? I would wish Dragon Ball Z would be real, and all my friends would be like Z fighters, and they'll be randomly Saiyans. Or I would wish for me to be like a very successful pro wrestler, and I'll be able to support all my homies.
Question about that.
All right, what's up?
The Dragon Ball like one. Are all the characters real too? Like, or is it just people around us turning into Dragon Ball characters?
Just people around us. Like so, like say I can turn to a Saiyan or Howard.
I'm about to say because me and Bulma, we're gonna be a thing.
Well, I'd make those people real.
Oh, I bet. Yeah. Whoever's going, I think is it Yamcha? Is that who's dating Bulma now? Like,
whoa, like where you're at in the series, in the current series, nah.
Who is?
Vegeta has a kid with Bulma.
Oh well, I'm killing Vegeta. Sorry.
No, you're not, bruh.
Yeah,
No, you're not. You're not killing Vegeta.
Tell me Goku, he ain't never gonna be better than me.
Bruh, no, bruh. Listen, when you start out, bro, listen.
I know nothing about Dragon Ball.
I was gonna say, bro, Vegeta can hit Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan. No, he can hit Super Saiyan Blue, which you know what Super Saiyan Blue is?
I don't know what that is. I know what Super Saiyan is.
It's Super Saiyan God, but higher level. He can hit Super Saiyan Blue Evolution, which is his highest level he's ever been.
I just said that because I've been hearing talks about how Vegeta deserves.
Not to put Dragon Ball Z in
bro,
the thumbnail.
he does. When you start watching the series, bro, you will realize how much Vegeta deserves a fucking main spot. But it's always Goku.
my only knowledge of Dragon Ball Z is from like Twitter and shit. So
yeah, your nuts are small.
He said Blue's higher than God. What?
All right.
Listen, like,
is Bigfoot a time traveler?
No.
I don't.
I'm just gonna say yes.
Think about it. Think about it. All right. So what if like you know how he's been having sightings since like the 1950s and no one's found him?
Yeah.
So what if like, let's say I'm the person, right? So I'm the person that sees Bigfoot. They look up, oh my God, it's Bigfoot, right? And then now I'm Bigfoot, right? And say he's a time traveler. He goes like, 1964.
And then redo
Oh,
the first
not here. And he like teleports back to whatever area he was going. That person that sees him for that second, they look down, go out the camera, look back up, he's gone.
Damn.
Or they take the picture and he's gone. He really could be a fucking time traveler. If I
I'm just
keep
gonna
getting
say
my
it's a
fucking
possibility.
sleeve caught on this chair, this gaming chair, I'm going to snap this whole apartment with one karate chop.
Can you switch chairs?
I mean, I could see it being a thing if it's like maybe like a Planet of the Apes type future, and maybe that's why Bigfoot would look how he looks as a time traveler. I could see that.
Yo, Jay got the COVID shot.
Oh yeah, I got a shot, yo.
Oh damn.
Right. If he turns into a zombie, I'm gonna have to take him out.
Wait. So Dev, wait, how does that mean for you? Like, are you okay to get the shot now, or
I have to wait 90 days since I
you
had
have to wait
COVID.
90 days? It's like if
Yeah.
you got it, would you just automatically get COVID again, or like how's that work?
So when I get the first shot, it's gonna make me sick because I had COVID in my system, and then the second shot, I should be fine.
Also, it's reverse for you. How it
Yeah.
is for me. I felt nothing in my first shot, but I heard my second shot, I'm gonna get really sick. So like,
Damn.
yeah.
Bro, my job is paying people $75 to get the
You
shot.
get it?
No.
Go get it.
Why?
But for one, if you're getting paid more, that's a bonus. Two, eventually you're gonna need it to go into stadiums and everything.
I'd rather wait to see if everybody else turns to zombies, you know?
So what are you gonna say? If I turn a zombie, you killing me? I better be that pet walker you have.
Motherfucker, you're gonna try to eat me.
Rip out my teeth. You watched The Walking Dead?
Yeah, but how am I gonna pull a Michonne and cut your jaw
When I'm
off, bro?
sleeping, and before I turn, just bash my face in.
What if I don't know you're turning? What if I wake up and you're on my door
Look, if I'm
banging?
walking like this, knock on your door, you better smack me in the face or something.
I'm killing your ass, bro.
I can help you out, and you're just gonna kill me. You'd be using me.
Bro, if I take
This
your
is the
jaw
one
off,
time I'm
how are
telling
you
you.
helping me?
Because walkers won't come around you. I
Alright,
have no teeth.
you know,
no face.
I'll keep you then. Alright?
I can be a pet walker.
I'll keep you then.
And then, like, as soon as, like, so, like, say your ex come up, you just hurry up and let me go and just tear that bitch up. Like, and then I'll just come back to you, like, you're my master.
Well,
Pause. Like,
yeah. No, I'm gonna fuck your butt.
Because I already told Graham, if she turns into a walker, I'm making sure I'm the first one to kill her. Ain't no one allowed but me. Like,
You're
I'm
killing
straight-
Graham, but you're not keeping her?
No, I'm straight going over there and just... She's an old lady, what's she gonna do? Is she a walker?
Oh no.
Oh, God.
Your own grandma, man.
You're telling me you would let someone else kill your grandma if she turned into a walker? I'm sorry, but I want to be the one to do it. I ain't letting no one else do it.
But you wouldn't keep her?
I don't think so. I mean, yeah, I know it's totally contradicting what I just said.
I'm
but-
sorry, Graham. I'm sorry, Graham. Jay said you
I know.
gotta go.
I don't know what me and my grandma were talking about when I passed.
Jesus Christ.
But I said the first thing I'm doing when she passes, I'm going in her house, taking all of her food, bringing it over. Taking Brutus, bringing it over. And then I'm gonna let my mom find her, so I don't let her call her.
Dang, for real, that's your plan?
Yeah.
Does Graham know?
Yeah, I told Graham, like, when you die, I'm gonna take Brutus, take all your food, then I'm gonna leave and set there until mom finds you, so I don't have to call mom and tell her.
Yeah.
I'm not telling my mom, hey, your mom died, like...
I'll tell her.
Shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll
you
tell her.
You be the one to break the news, I can't. I mean, if I'm, like, still sane and not in a mental asylum, because my grandma just died. Because low-key, everyone says when she died, I'm gonna go insane, which... Oh, I'm gonna be hurt, bro.
I mean, yeah, I know you're gonna be hurt, but like,
Like,
if you really just think about it and just try to like keep yourself calm,
like I
like,
was like, not to be dark, but when my dad passed, I cried for like 15 minutes. But I was only 9, so like I didn't really have like a close relationship with him.
I mean,
I cried more hearing about Larry dying than my own dad, only because like, I got to know Larry a lot more. I don't know why, that hit me like a brick. Didn't mean to go down the dark side, I don't know what happened we were talking about, but... Yeah. Where you want to talk about?
Alright, anyways, do y'all have some questions you want to ask?
Yeah. What topics did you have, Austin?
Well, I mean, there's the Velveteen Dream situation that just recently happened.
All right, we
What's
can
on
talk about
Taco
that.
Bell?
Velveteen Dream has been released by WWE.
Finally.
I think he put out a statement, didn't he?
Oh yeah, but it's like I've squinted at that shit. It's so like small, I can't even read that shit.
I'm taking it no one likes him because of what he did, right? Is that why?
Yeah.
Supposedly he was talking to boys, the little boys.
That doesn't take. I don't. Okay, listen. This is how I feel about that, right? You guys are probably gonna be yelling at me and stuff, but I don't care what he did outside the ring because inside the ring he was a good ass wrestler. So that's all I know.
I mean,
Outside the ring.
that's the same. That's my same stance on Chris Benoit. So
Oh, I'm not, the bad guy here. People feel like that about other people. That's how
Yeah.
I feel about every wrestler. They're good in the ring. I don't care what they do out there. They can do steroids and fucking.
I don't know, bro. Benoit killed his fucking wife and kid, bro.
Okay, but he didn't. That had nothing to do with him. He was insane because of the drugs he took.
Yeah, but still,
That's
bro.
not
Like,
him.
he's a murderer, bro. He was alive when he did it. That's
You
always
do
gonna
admit
make him a
he's-
murderer.
different if you.
I do admit he's a murderer, but like
He smothered
It
his
just,
child with a pillow, bro. Like, he's a murderer, bro.
So if you killed your whole family,
Who's laughing? Who's laughing,
if
bro?
I mean, I'm not laughing.
I heard somebody go. I was about to
I'm not
say,
laughing.
don't
So,
get
like-
canceled.
so listen, you're telling me if you went insane and killed your family, I should look at you like you're a murderer.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but I wouldn't. If you took something and it makes you insane, that's not physically you. That's the drugs. I can't.
I mean, I don't know though, bro, because like he snapped over the steroids and over Eddie dying. That's what supposedly was said from the
If
dark
you
side of the
don't think he
ring.
deserves to be in the Hall of Fame.
But he can't just do controversy around him. That's why I don't do it, which I understand why WWE doesn't do it.
Look at him. Look at the
That was
controversy around him.
before! That was before he became
What happened to Hogan?
president.
What happened to Hogan when he did something, huh? He got kicked out of the Hall of Fame. And Trump's still in there, and he literally made people attack our Capitol. And he's still in the Hall of Fame.
Oh no.
Like, that's
They don't
messed up.
mention him. Well, Hogan's back.
Yeah. I mean, he deserved to be back. I mean,
Oh
I
no.
totally agree with what you said, but, that's totally off topic.
What he said?
Nothing. We'll
Oh my god.
we're going on to, can you outrun a lion? Alright?
Jesus. Oh.
Can y'all outrun a lion? Yes or no?
No.
No?
No.
You got a 20-yard head start. You still can't outrun him.
No.
No.
No? What if you climb a tree? And yes, I'm taking it right from that podcast because I do believe that's smart.
Yeah, but if I'm able to climb a tree, bro, I'm kicking the fuck out that
Yeah,
lion.
that's what I'm saying. As soon as they climb, just kick them right down. Like, ain't no one getting you. Unless they all climb the tree at once, and I don't know how that's happening. I'm hungry.
I mean, so how do you guys feel about Velveteen Dream being released? Do you think he deserved it?
No.
Oh,
That's
no.
not my opinion.
I mean, I don't feel like he was really doing anything in the first place. Like, at that point.
Yeah, but that's WWE's fault.
True.
But like, I mean, I understand there's a controversy around him. I understand why they released him. I'm surprised, honestly, they released him beforehand, but...
And they didn't use him for months. Like, that's my whole
Yeah.
thing. Like, they're not gonna use him, like, just don't waste it money on a contract.
Right, bro.
Yeah.
Like, why would they wait like fucking months to wrestle?
Well, you
And probably could have had him do fucking more.
what are you playing?
Well, you made him sit there. Well, like he could have done more on fucking TV instead of him just sitting off TV to beg these like the 90 day shit, you know. Like, he could have done more, bro.
Are you good?
Like, but yeah, everything, you know, it's I don't know. I don't say why they did it.
Why you sound like that on my face? You know.
Yeah.
Oh. Alright, did you want to talk about
This is straight
the
from Japan.
Buff Bagwell thing that happened?
Oh, what the
Oh,
fuck
yeah,
happened with Buff Bagwell?
Yeah.
He got arrested for
For
multiple
what?
charges. Multiple charges. Shit. Let me get the thing up. Stall while I get the thing.
Yeah, yeah, pull it up. Did you pull the list?
Yeah,
There's a list of
Austin Pool.
That's the guy you
like
Nathan Pool.
This one, yeah.
Buff Bagwell did a lot of shit. He's in trouble for a lot of shit.
Well, while he looks that up, what do y'all feel about Logan Paul versus Floyd Mayweather?
I need to know.
I mean, I feel like it's either gonna go one of two ways. Either I feel Logan is gonna do decent, and if he strategizes and uses his size to his advantage, I think maybe he could have a chance at winning. But if he doesn't, I feel like if Mayweather still has the speed like he used to, he might just be all over Logan.
I thought we were
Oh,
talking
yeah.
about Velveteen. What happened? Talking about
Well, we got switched to Buff Bagwell. While I was looking at Buff Bagwell, we started talking about Logan and Floyd. Well, who do you hope wins out of the fight?
Hope or what?
Yeah, hope.
Hope.
Well, who do you want to win out of the fight?
Okay. I want Logan to win.
Why?
But why? Because listen, our generation has already lived in one history of the pandemic. I want to go down in history as that generation also see the defeat of Mayweather.
Me too, bro. Like, cause
Yeah.
here's how I'm thinking of this, bro. All right, imagine the headlines that Logan beat Mayweather. All right, if he did.
Logan beats Mayweather. Boxing is now 100% rigged. That's what they will say, and I promise you.
Yeah, they will say that, but like, bro, like, if he beats Mayweather, like, headlines
And it's
for
nothing
him,
against
bro.
Logan, 'cause
Break
they're doing
and
same
break the
thing to Jake
internet.
Paul.
Well, bro.
Every Jake Paul fight is rigged.
When Logan tied with KSI, they're saying it was rigged. When they tied, they're like, oh, this is
People
rigged.
just can't accept that Jake Paul's a legit fighter, and they're mad.
Well, Jake Paul ain't choosing legit boxers. Like, literally, he
He
chose.
just fought an MMA wrestler. I mean, boxer.
The dude specializes in wrestling, which is takedowns, bro.
Didn't that guy get like a hip replacement before too?
I don't know. But all I know is, here's the guys he fought, right? So let's go with Deji. Deji was a YouTuber. He beat him, alright? Cool. Then who did he face after Deji? Fucking Nate Robinson or
No,
something?
it was that
No,
one- it was
Gibb.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gibb. And he beat Gibb. Gibb was a YouTuber. Then Nate Robinson. Nate Robinson was a fucking basketball player, not a boxer.
I agree.
Alright? And then he faced,
An MMA wrestler.
what's his name? Ben Askren, alright? Ben Askren specialized in wrestling. And for his MMA, he was better at takedowns.
Yes,
Like, his specialty was takedowns and ground and pound, alright? He shouldn't have boxed Jake. Jake, like, I understand Jake beat a real MMA fighter, and I'm not discrediting Jake. He's like, I can see he's a decent boxer, but like, he's not facing credible people.
Mm-hmm.
He
Yeah.
needs to face a boxer.
no one will accept his fights because they take him as a joke. So that's really not his
Oh,
fault.
I don't think any of his fights are jokes or rigged. Like, I think he won all of them fair and square, but like, he needs to face like a boxer, bro. Or somebody that specializes in standing fighting.
But he
Yeah.
legitly just signed with that company. Like, doesn't that make him a legit boxer now? He just signed with a boxing company.
It might, because like, it's the same people that like fucking Floyd signed with somebody else. It could make them fight real people. I don't know.
Do you have that Buff Bagwell list?
Yeah, I do.
I bet too.
All right, so Buff Bagwell has gotten arrested for a hit and run.
Oh my god.
That's 3 charges, by the way.
Three?
Following to, yeah, 3 charges of hit and runs.
This motherfucker hit 3 motherfuckers.
Everybody just did.
Yeah, basically, following too closely, which is basically stalking. 2 charges.
Wow, bro, you're not so buff. And you're not getting the bag well. No?
What?
Okay. I don't know. You can do me.
Failure to yield when entering an intersection. beating.
They were booty?
This is what it says on Fightful. I don't know. He was arrested, so that's all I know.
Wow, what are you here? I'm just playing.
Driving within a gore or immediate emergency lane. Driving on the wrong side of the roadway.
Oh, he's drunk.
I need to ask a question. Which one's better?
Driving under influence of drugs and reckless driving.
Oh. Damn.
And that is what Buff Bagwell got arrested for.
Damn.
I swear I was just watching one of his podcasts the other day.
Dude, he looks like shit too. Like in this like mugshot. He doesn't look like he's doing well.
Well, probably not since you got arrested, bro.
Well, yeah, but
Yeah.
I don't know. I honestly, I was shocked when I saw it. Of course, I haven't seen the guy wrestle match in years, so yeah, I haven't kept up with the guy.
It is shocking, you know.
Yeah, this is crazy. It's like it feels like every week or like every couple weeks, it's like something happens with a wrestler that's newsworthy.
Oh yeah.
It's like, damn.
You want something for Taco Bell?
Alright, so what's our next topic?
I don't really have any other topics.
I mean,
Cinnabon Delights.
Cinnamon Delights.
I'm trying to think. Was there anything I said I wanted to talk about? I don't remember.
With a mango fiesta, please.
Well, I mean, you did say you did say you wanted to talk about YouTube.
You guys cool about me going on a rant about YouTube, like getting heated, like real heated?
Sure, bro.
I'm gonna get fucking real heated. I'm not even joking. I'm gonna be yelling and screaming because I'm pissed.
About what?
Well, me and Devin did a video on like the main like YouTube diss tracks, and I uploaded it on my channel, and it had a copyright claim, right? So it wasn't gonna get monetized. A week later, almost 2 weeks, it gets blocked everywhere. So I spent like 7 hours yesterday muting all the songs that blocked the video. It was all KSI songs. So I safe to say I was not happy whatsoever.
Right.
I was not having fun. Are you recording, Devin?
Yeah.
Alright, yeah. Fuck you, YouTube. Oh, dude, I was so goddamn mad, dude. I was sitting there, we were recording, what were we recording that we were doing, and I just got that random email. Was it
the Quedeca thing? Or was it...
I think it was a Stranger Things review.
It might have been. Yeah.
Yeah. So, I get an email saying YouTube's terms of service is updated. Has nothing to do with anything about copyright or anything. Nothing to do with that. It's stuff to do about like financial stuff, which I don't get because I got like 23 subscribers. So I sit there and go to my videos just to see if anything got affected, and lo and behold, it gets blocked because fucking Susan decides, you know what? You know what? I'm gonna block his video. And it was mainly UMG, SMG. I don't know why a submachine gun is blocking my fucking like videos. And YMG or WMG. I haven't even heard of those companies except for UMG, and they're assholes. Oh. So I spent 7 hours.
Yeah, fuck
No,
them.
yeah, fuck them. Fuck them. It took so long to edit that video. That video was like almost 3 hours long too. Like we already had a problem with that video because we were gonna listen to KSI, or not KSI, but PewDiePie's Coco. which has major flack on YouTube because it was apparently like affected the COPPA shit. So I had already gotten a warning because we listened to that, so we had to cut that out of the video. So I was like, okay, we cut that out of the video, it's done. But then 6 KSI songs somehow are blocked from made my video blocked. Dumbest shit I've ever seen. A week almost 2 weeks after. Dumbest shit I've ever seen.
Yeah,
I would
YouTube is inconsistent as fuck.
Like,
Yeah.
I honestly, I would have been like, okay, if it was like a day after, I wouldn't have been this mad. But it was like almost 2 weeks after. And I was just, and not only that, like, I'm going on vacation soon, so legit, on Saturday I'm going on vacation. So, I'm thinking, oh my god, how long is this going to take? I might have to do this over vacation, just to get this to where it's back up. Thank god I didn't have to, but it was pissing me off.
Yeah. YouTube's whole copyright thing is fucking bullshit, and the system gets abused a lot. Like, I was telling Austin about, like, the shit we had to deal with like, BWGP, with our shit getting, like, claimed and blocked and shit, and how annoying that was. Like...
Yeah, the people can put on full songs for you and not have the same shit happen.
Yeah. And it's dumb because, like, you have stuff like that happen, but then you have, like, people who literally, like, their whole channel is, like, they react to songs and shit, and their videos are fine. Or, like, I've had, like, even, like old videos I've done where, like, there's one old video I did where I literally, the whole video, I was just doing a gameplay, and in the background, like, not background, but right next to the camera, I had my tablet. And I literally, the video is just GTA 5 gameplay with me playing an entire Skillet album, and the video doesn't even have, like, a claim or anything on it. And it's like, it's so inconsistent.
And the whole system is flawed because I was even looking at the claims that made it to where I couldn't monetize it.
Mm-hmm.
And for Vicstar's song, he wasn't even the one that claimed it.
Oh yeah,
it wasn't even the music company. It was like just a random dude that claimed it.
Wait for
and
him. I don't know if you want them or not.
It's so just dumb and bad.
Luckily, the video is back up, but all the KSI songs have had to be either muted or like replaced. So,
yeah. I mean, like, you're not the only one that's had problems. Like I said, we had problems like that with BWGP.
Yeah.
I think I've had it happen once or twice on my channel. I know a lot of YouTubers deal with that shit because I see YouTubers talk about that kind of stuff a lot.
Like, I mean, it happened a few times on your channel, Dan, like with our when we used Big Time Rush.
Yeah, I do remember that.
When we used some, I remember having a couple times on your channel. And BWGP, my god, it happened so fucking much. It was so annoying.
Yeah, like
Devin told me stories about that, like a lot of stories about that.
Yeah, like just so like it's so annoying. Like when you put like when we all put so much effort into that, and then like you put so much time and effort into all the editing and shit, like you put hours into that, and then you try to put it up, and then YouTube just says fuck you. Like that's the most annoying shit.
Yeah, I mean...
Fiesta?
Yeah, it's like the drink.
Yeah, and then what else?
The cinnamon twist.
Okay, cinnamon twist, okay.
Because they don't got cinnamon on the lights because they're dumb.
Yeah.
Put Taco Bell in the thumbnail.
Right. Talk
Hey,
about
bro, we should get McDonald's or something. Since like they got cookies and pies and apple critters.
You want some munchies? I want some food.
So I just ate that stuff.
Fuck
bro.
YouTube. Well,
yeah,
and they're mostly their copyright system, because like it's bullshit how like you put the video up and then it gets like the regular thing where it's like, oh, you just the video, like the video's up but you can't make money. But like if their system was as efficient as they say it is, why does it like take them 2 weeks to detect a KSI song and then block it? Like if it's as efficient as they say, it should block it at least within a day of it being out.
Right, exactly, bro.
And like I even told Austin how like randomly, like, some of the first BWGP videos we uploaded like 3 years ago just randomly got taken down like 2 years after we uploaded them, just for literally no reason. Like, yeah, it's like the dumbest and most annoying shit. And like, I even sometimes still get emails for like videos I did in like 2014 or 2015. It'll be like, oh, a copyright claim was created on this video. I'm like, that video's been up like 6 years. Where have you been at, fucking YouTube? Like, what the fuck? It's
they're inconsistent in those, like, when they choose one channel, they're not big channels, and it's dumb, bro.
Yeah.
And in my opinion, like, if YouTube really wants to like fuck us, at least use lube. You
Oh
know?
my god.
Like that's all. That's what I'm gonna say. Because like it's legit. Like it ruined my whole day yesterday, and I was way more mad yesterday. Like you could ask Devin because I was talking to him when it happened. I was way more mad. Like I was cursing up a storm. I was pissed. Dude.
I'm gonna be honest with you though. Like, at least you went on Twitch. Twitch is fucking terrible.
Oh, I'm on
Literally,
Twitch.
Every single one of my Twitch videos has copyright in it for no reason.
Did you have like,
but
what is it, like music stuff, or like what is it?
I don't know, because we don't even play music. I mean, we sing like lyrics to songs for like a second or two sometimes. But even like I noticed in videos that we don't sing, it still gets copyrighted for some reason. And I'm like, I don't know if it's like Fall Guys soundtrack or what.
I don't know. It's so just dumb. And like one video, like you'll have one video that just gets blocked for no reason. But then you'll have another video where, like, say you have one video, you don't play any music or anything like that, it'll get blocked. But then you could have another video where, like I did, I sat there and played a fucking entire Skillet album and uploaded it, and it has it's not even blocked. It doesn't even have like a claim. Like, it doesn't even show that. Usually it'll say like, oh, this song is in the video. It doesn't even have that. So I'm like that. This doesn't make any sense to me. It's fucking fuck YouTube for that.
Yeah.
Fucking. And then like I was telling Austin, I remember the whole thing that happened with like Critical and Markiplier, where like literally Critical's video got taken down, and he got a copyright strike for no reason. And then like he contacted Team YouTube about it, and they still didn't get it back up. And then he was like, well, like other people like Markiplier have the same, like, reacted to the same video, but their channel, they haven't got their video blocked. And then Markiplier was like, yeah, that's fair. And then Markiplier was like, where's my copyright strike at? And then like they gave Markiplier a copyright strike just because he asked for it. Like, that's some ignorant shit. Like, it's just dumb, man. Like,
I mean, it's real bullshit.
Yeah, I mean, I've only recently started my Twitch back up, so I don't know how the Twitch copyright stuff works. So I don't know if it's as bullshit or if it's better, if it's worse. I don't know.
I've only had to deal with the copyright on Twitch once, and it needed like 12 minutes of my audio.
Damn.
But that was like the first 2K Battleground stream. I'm so glad I'm done with that game.
I mean, even then though, like, at least Twitch like auto mutes it. At least like you don't have to go in there and like do it yourself for 7 hours. So, I mean, oh, fuck, my controller's about to die. Hold up.
But Twitch could also be inconsistent too, because they have also like when we played the Forest, Devin, remember how I played all those songs like very low? I didn't get no copyright.
Yeah, it's dumb. Like, I've played songs on my streams, and like sometimes they'll get claimed, and sometimes they won't. Or like it's like I just don't understand. Like, they say their system is efficient, but it's the most like inefficient system I've ever seen. Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
I mean, if they're really gonna go all out on technology, they need to get like top notch.
Yeah.
I do feel the same.
I mean, to be honest, they need like, I mean, they need that, but like, they need like a better way for the creators to actually get in contact with them, and like a better way to get issues fixed. Because it's kind of like some like you'll get your video blocked, but then it's like it's almost impossible to like get YouTube to do anything about it or even contact them.
I feel they don't give a fuck about their creators. You just care about the money they get.
Yeah, it's like it's bad enough to the point where the only way people have been able to get a hold of YouTube is to at Team YouTube on Twitter. Like you can't even like email them or anything. Like, and you can't even contact them through their own website. Like,
And sometimes they'll even take hours. Like,
sometimes they could take days to respond. Sometimes they don't even respond at all.
it's real messy
some-
with them. Because I've went down to Team YouTube just to be like curious and see what their replies are.
Mm-hmm.
One tweet could be like 45 minutes ago, and they respond like in 45 minutes,
Mm-hmm.
and then another tweet could be like fucking 16 days ago, and they respond like just now.
Yeah, I mean sometimes they just straight up don't respond because they don't want to.
Twisted Metal of WWE.
No, freaking, I mean, wrestling content gets claimed fucking a lot. Like, I've had that. That's one of the main problems I've had. Like, whenever my stuff did get blocked or anything, it always had to do with like wrestling content. Like, I remember the first time I got blocked. I don't remember what video it was, but I know it got claimed by WWE.
Right. Wasn't it like when you did like the best money in the banks highlights or some shit?
It might have been. I think so. Cause I used to do these videos. I don't think I ever told you about it, Austin. But I used to do these videos where like I would do like, whatever wrestling moments compilation or whatever, and like for example, one was like it was like TLC Extreme Moments compilation, and I would like back then. I didn't have a way to capture that, so I would just like set my phone up in front of my TV and just record like the epic parts from the TLC matches, and then I would like edit it into a compilation, and then it would get claimed by WWE.
This is the game I had. How
Like,
how you find it? Hell yeah, this is mine. But
like I don't
hey, could one of y'all do me a favor? Could you make me a drink with Rogue in it?
like it's fucking.
Surprise me.
But let me save this clip real quick. Alright, so Stranger Things, episode 4 time. Yep, The Body.
Yeah, The Body.
That's what the fuck it was called. So we just watched it. Another good episode.
Yeah.
Not as hectic as the third episode. There wasn't as much. Like, there was still going back and forth between all the different characters, but it wasn't, like, as much as the third episode. So there was less to keep track of in this one.
Yeah.
So, episode 4, so episode 3 ended off with them finding a body in the quarry, and everybody thinks it's Will, but it's really not. And so this episode begins with oh fuck, wasn't it Will's mom and Jonathan getting told about it, or
Yes. Yes.
yeah, so they were told about that, like them finding Will's body, and then like the mom started acting all crazy and was trying to tell the sheriff all this stuff she's been experiencing, and also how we seen the cops coming up to their car at the end of the last episode. She also told them about the thing that was chasing her or whatever. But so we find out about that, and then does it go to the kids after that, or does it go to where?
It goes to Mike and 11, and Mike's arguing with 11, but 11 gets to where, like, in the, like, walkie-talkie, you can hear Will, and he suddenly
Yeah.
stops.
Yes. So then Mike immediately contacts Lucas, and then is trying to get a hold of him, and then Lucas is acting like he doesn't want to pick up the walkie-talkie, and then he just keeps saying his name over and over. Then he picks it up, and then he tells him to get Dustin and get over to his place, like, right now. And I don't know why I can't remember the order of the scenes. I don't know why.
Don't know either.
Well, let me go through the episodes so I can actually see.
Probably be good.
God, come on, Netflix. Okay, so I'm scrolling through it now. Yeah, so it was the whole thing with Will's mom explaining what was going on, and the sheriff went to his car, and then it showed all the different characters feeling their different feelings, and Jonathan was listening to music, crying himself to sleep, and Will's mom snapped and went outside and got an axe, came back in just in case the Demogorgon came back, and then it went to not Will's parents, Mike's parents, watching the whole news thing about them finding the body, and then it went to Mike, looking at these drawings, and then 11 was like messing with the radio, and then he got irritated, but then like she started playing Will's voice from it, and that's when he got excited and called Lucas and told him to get over there. Then the intro came after that, and then it went back to Will's mom for a few seconds, and then back to Mike's house where he stays home from school, and his mom like asks him if he's gonna be all right by himself, and he said yeah. And then as soon as she leaves, he gets up.
Yes.
And then that's the scene where he talks to Lucas.
Yes.
And then the one after that is where the sheriff, Jonathan, and Will's mom are at the morgue, so they can look at the body. If you want to talk about that.
Basically, it's a thing where Jonathan is sick to his stomach by seeing it, can't really look at it, and he talks to Hopper afterwards in the, like, the waiting room, but Will's mom doesn't see, like her baby is not dead, basically. It's not her, it's not Will, it's not anything to do with Will. She thinks it's just like basically like a monster, basically.
Yeah.
It's not Will.
Yeah, and then the next scene is fucking Steven and Nancy are talking in the alleyway about what's going on, and Nancy's just concerned about Barb's disappearance, and Steve, I don't think it's that he doesn't care, but Steve's more concerned about like the cops finding out that they were drinking and partying, and he's worried about basically saying like my dad's gonna kill me, and so he's more concerned about that. So then him and Nancy kind of have like a falling out because she's mad at him for being concerned about that over someone going missing.
Yes.
And Steven's just confused why she's mad. Then after that is where they're all over at Mike's house, and 11 is showing them the radio thing, but it's not working, so devise a plan that they need somewhere with a bigger radio and stronger signal, so they decide to go to the school and use their audio equipment,
Yes.
which leads them to where they're like, well, we can't just go there with 11 the way she looks because people are gonna like think something's up. So they give 11 a makeover and make her actually look like a girl.
Yes.
And then the scene after that is where they send the guy into the Upside Down. If you want to talk about that.
Basically, the laboratory sends one of their staff into the Upside Down with a rope tied behind them. He goes in, and then we cut to another scene before we see the end of that.
Yeah, so then it cuts to in class. Nancy's in class, and she's so upset that she can't focus. But then someone opens the door and asks if they can speak with her, which then it goes to the scene where Nancy and her mom are talking to the detectives, and Nancy's just kind of like not giving them the straight story about the party. She's just more concerned about Barb disappearing, but the detectives are more concerned about what was going on at the party. And then that's where Nancy's mom finds out that she slept with Steven and had sex with him or whatever, and so we see her mad about that later on.
Yes.
And then it goes to them going to the school and trying to get into the audio equipment room, but the guy comes and says they have to go to the assembly. So I'll let you take that part.
The assembly is mainly just them go. Well, first they just go into the doors, and then it goes to the assembly. But like the assembly is just like a regular school assembly, and then the boys realize that the bullies from the last couple episodes are laughing and making jokes about the whole assembly for Will.
Mm-hmm.
So then after the assembly, Mike confronts them. The bullies say there's always different ways to cope, but they're just trying to cover their asses. And then Mike pushes one down. The kid tries to fight him, but 11 stops him with her mind and makes him piss himself. All the kids laugh at him, and then they leave. Go to the radio.
Then it goes to where Nancy and her mom get home, and her mom is really mad at Nancy, saying she lied to the police and why won't she just talk to her, and Nancy's just not even trying to hear it from her mom, and saying basically like everybody's so concerned about her and Steve, but she knows that something horrible happened to Barb and she's in danger or worse, and nobody wants to listen to her.
Yes.
And then her and her mom were arguing, and she was like, yeah, I slept with Steve. Is that what you want from me? And then, like, her mom tries to console her, but Nancy just says, leave me alone, and then goes upstairs, and then she goes in her room, all just distraught. She throws her bag on the bed, and then she remembers that she has the ripped pieces of the photos that Jonathan took from the last episode, and she finds the picture of Barb sitting on the diving board, and she thinks she sees something, so she gets the rest of the picture, which I don't know how in all of that mess of the ripped up picture she was able to get every single piece to that specific picture, but she starts putting the picture together to see if she's just seeing something or if there's something actually in the photo. So she puts it together, puts scotch tape on it, and then realizes that Barb's not the only thing in the photo, and she sees something that looks like what she saw when she tried to find Barb. And then it cuts back to the laboratory guy in the Upside Down.
Yes, so the guy is in there, he's in Upside Down, and he's like getting back to the laboratory,
and then he sees something. And he says to pull him back. So they try to pull him back, but then the rope stops, swings around, and next thing we know, he is nothing but like a carcass, basically.
Mm-hmm.
And he gets pulled out as a carcass.
Yeah. So then, give me a second. So then it goes to where Jonathan is at the funeral parlor. I think he was setting up the funeral. I mean, it obviously wasn't the funeral, but it seemed like he was there to set it up or whatever. And then Nancy comes in and asks if she can talk to him for a second. So then they go out in the hallway, and then she talks to Jonathan and shows him the picture that there's something more in that photo he took that he might not have seen. And then Jonathan sees it, and they put two and two together, and Jonathan realizes that that's what his mom said she saw. And then he realizes that his mom's not crazy. And then, like, tries to ask Nancy, like, what it looked like and everything, and she described it exactly how his mom did, and that's when he was like, that's when they left to team up or whatever. And then I guess Austin's gone, so I'll cover the next scene. So then we go to a bar where Sheriff Hopper and this other random guy that we haven't seen before. Well, actually, there was a scene earlier where they had a news broadcast, and this guy was in it because he was the quote unquote one that found the body. So sheriff was talking to him, talking about like how his daughter won a spelling bee or whatever, and so then the sheriff is like, "You famous? I feel like I've seen you before." And the guy was like, "Oh, you might have seen me on TV. I'm the one that found the body." And so the sheriff questions him further and is like, "You know that quarry is government property or something, or state property or something like that," and pointing out that that guy doesn't work there. He's like, so why he's like, "So tell me, why were you there?" And the guy was like acting like he was confused, and he tried to make up an excuse, and the sheriff like started laughing. He's like, "I just want to know why you're lying to me." And then they start getting heated towards each other, and the guy tells him to just mind his own business, and he walks out. And then it smash cuts to a scene where Sheriff Hopper is beating the guy up because he knows he's lying to him. He knows that the guy knows something and was there for... He wasn't just there because he found the body. He was there because of some other reason. So he pretty much beats the answers out of the guy, and the guy says that that he is vague with it, but he says like they put him up to it, and they told him that he had to be there to find the body for whatever reason. And then he's like, "Who's they? Who do you work for?" And then he turns around and they see like a black sedan just sitting there. Obviously, I think it's the laboratory people watching them. Yeah. And the sheriff is like, "Who is that?" And the guy's like, "You're gonna get both of us killed." And then he lets the guy go and starts chasing after the sedan, but the sedan gets away, and then the other guy gets away. And now the sheriff knows that the laboratory people are definitely up to something worse than what he thought. And then, next is back at the school where 11 is trying to contact Will through the audio equipment, and then she has a flashback.
Yeah, the flashback is basically her kind of reciting telekinetic, like, basically telekinetically, I guess that's how you say it, reciting like a chant to like, I guess, memorize, that she had to memorize.
Mm-hmm.
And her papa is right by the whole time. But after we get out of that flashback, the she gets to where she could actually hear Will on the radio, which also it jumped cuts from Will's mom in this as well, because Will's mom is also hearing Will through the wall, and she rips the wallpaper, and she has a portal to the underground or upside down. I'm fucking dumb.
The underground.
Shut the fuck up. But
The
the
fucking
upside.
underground.
I mean, it's underground half the fucking time, so the upside down. Oh, but
Into the Sonic Underground.
oh my fucking god. But she basically talks with Will and tells him to hide. And meanwhile, the kids are all hearing this except for Will's mom. They're hearing Will's point of view.
Mhm.
And basically, that's just how it ends. Basically, 11 does it until the radio blows up and she can't move anymore. And that's how that scene ends.
Yeah, and then Will's mom goes crazy and starts like chopping a hole in the wall where the portal was, but then suddenly the portal's gone and she's just there dumbfounded. But then the next scene is Jonathan and Nancy inside the red room. Basically, they're taking that photo there to further develop it, and so Jonathan can like mess with the lighting on it and stuff, so they can get a better view of what is in the picture. And so it develops, and they both look at it, and Nancy 100% confirms that that's what she saw in the forest when she went to go look for Barb, and Jonathan confirms that that's what his mom said she saw, and that's what she said chased her. So then is the sheriff going to the morgue where he goes to put his sheriff's hat on, but he hesitates. So he just goes and he walks past the lady at the desk, and it says he forgot his hat there earlier, and so he walks back, and there's a guard there by where the bodies are, and he tells him he's here to meet whatever the guy was that runs the morgue, whatever his name was, and the deputy is like, oh, you're not allowed to go in there or whatever, so then the sheriff just knocks him out. And yeah, so then he goes into the room where all the bodies are being held, and he goes to the one that's holding quote unquote Will's body, and he opens it and sees that it's clearly not Will, but something looks off about the body. So the sheriff just has this like intuition. He gets out a pocket knife and he sticks it in the stomach and cuts up, and he realizes it's a stuffed body, it's fake.
Yes.
So that's when the sheriff realizes that whoever it was that told that guy to be there obviously dumped a fake body to throw the police off their trail, basically. And then it goes back to, well, we're getting close to the end. It goes back to Will's mom before Jonathan comes home.
Yes. And I don't think it was Jonathan actually. I think it was the.
Oh yeah, it was
ex.
it was when Jonathan. It was Lucky.
Or not Lucky.
Her ex-husband.
Lonnie, I think. I don't
Or
think it was
Lonnie,
Lucky.
whatever. Same white trash name anyway.
Oh my god.
But yeah, so Lonnie comes over for whatever reason, and then him and Will's mom hug, and then the final scene of the episode is it shows the restricted area fence of the laboratory place, and we see the sheriff's car roll up, and he gets out with a pair of bolt cutters and starts cutting his way through the fence, and that's when the episode ends.
Yeah.
So the sheriff 100% in his mind knows that those people are up to something, and he's going against the law and everything. It seems that he's gonna. Oops! Don't play the next episode. It seems that he's gonna stop Netflix. It seems like he's gonna break in and see exactly what the hell's going on there, what they're up to,
Yeah.
because something's not right, and he knows it now.
Yes.
And that's where episode 4 ends.
We're halfway through the first season.
Yep, we are officially halfway through Stranger Things, season 1. The next episode is episode 5, which is The Flea and the Acrobat. Hopper breaks into the lab while Nancy and Jonathan confront the force that took Will. The boys ask Mr. Clark how to travel to another dimension.
Alright.
So there's your teaser for episode 5.
Alright, well, that was our Stranger Things review for this week on the podcast.
Yep, and it's gonna be a little while, like, it's probably gonna be a week or two before we watch episode 5, since Austin's going on vacation after this episode. So,
yeah, so.
But yeah, that was our review for Stranger Things, season 1, episode 4, and now, back to the podcast.
I like my water when I'm in a line, that's cause they're better combined. Just like us, you and I. What, Devin?
I wasn't expecting that when I put my headset back in.
Do you know what song it was?
No.
I like my water when I'm in a line, that's cause they're better combined. Kinda just. Oh, fuck! Fuck! I messed it up. I like my water when I'm in a line, that's cause they're better combined. Just like us, you and I. If you were to, you'd be a fine apple. If you were good, you'd be a fine fruit. I'd like to take my hand in time travel, so I can walk by you again. Shut up, Howard. I'm playing, bro. I'm playing. I can't even hear you,
So,
bro.
did you have any more topics, Austin?
I do
You're
not.
pussy, Howard.
I'm trying to
What?
remember if I said I had any or not. I don't
Surprise me.
remember.
Just, well, it depends what it is, bro. Oh, the cup. Let's put it into some. I don't care. My bad. Alright, any other questions?
I don't got nothing.
Alright, who's better, bro? Kenny Omega or AJ Styles?
AJ Styles, hands down.
How about you, Dev?
I mean, I'm more of a fan of AJ, so I'll say AJ. And I've watched more of AJ than I have Kenny. We know what Tony would say though.
Oh, yeah, we know.
I say AJ, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, Tony said
AJ's
Tony,
had more accomplishments, and he's way better than
Tony would be like, "What do you mean, Kenny and Okada 58 minutes in the Tokyo Dome?" I know that's what he would say too. I remember like a couple times, fucking Brandon, me and you went over his house, and he'd be like, "Oh, dude, you guys gotta check out this Omega and Okada match," and it'd be like 48 minutes, and we'd be like, "Dude, it's 48 minutes," and Tony'd be like, "Yeah, but it's good."
Yeah, bro, that was when he showed us Kenny Okada won.
Yeah.
He was the reason I got into New Japan. I thank him for that, though. I remember that, though. A full 58-minute match, bro. Like, me and you had to watch.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I was not. I'll be honest. Like, I got into that match a little bit, and I got out of it. And then at the end, like the last like 15 minutes, I was into it, bro.
Yeah. I mean,
I fucked with it, though, bro. It was good. It was a really good match.
like I just remember when I was watching it, I was like, at first I was like, "Oh my god, this match was like an hour," and then it was good, but it got to a point for me where I was like maybe about halfway through, and I was like, "Oh my god, can they end this?" And I was like, and then they just kept hitting their finishers over and over and over. I was like, "Oh my goodness," like Jesus.
No,
Like,
there's no for jerking off.
Yeah. Did you hear that he changed his star rating scale to where now he has fucking
God.
instead of like 7 stars, infinity stars.
Yeah, that's dumb as fuck.
Dude,
Yeah.
Brandon, me and Devin have seen it. Have you seen his office where he records?
No, I haven't seen it.
Oh, dude, it's
Dude,
I don't listen
terrible.
to Dave Meltzer.
I don't either. But Devin showed me with an Instagram, like, he sent me a post on Instagram. Dave Meltzer's office looks like 3 different tornadoes went off in his office.
Damn, bro.
Yeah,
It looks so bad. Like, there's like papers all over the floor and shit, and he's just sitting there in the middle of the office with his microphone. And he's proud of that shit.
I remember when Jim Cornette was talking about the infinite star system, and he was like, well, Dave just completely ruined his own star system, and then Brian was like, yeah, I guess you could say now every Kenny Omega match pretty much sucked, because he was like, because if it's only 7 stars on an infinite scale, then that match is god awful.
That's exactly what Cornette said.
Yeah.
But I like my water with lemon and lime. I'm sorry. But, I'm gonna say this wrestling theme song, and I want y'all to guess it. All right.
Alright. Finn Balor.
Batista.
Oh,
Shit.
Devin knew it. Devin got
Shit.
it, bro.
They're so
I'm
close
proud.
together when you do that. When you
Yeah,
do that,
I'm
they're so
proud
close
of them.
together.
All right. What about this one? Here she comes again. I could
Maria
never say.
Kanellis.
Let's go. Let's go. That's a banger. Let's go on and on for days. She's got a hold on me. It's like a remedy. I
video
can't
has been
keep
claimed by
going on
Zebrahead.
this way. I gotta get away. I gotta get away. She's at the top of it.
She's looking fleet.
Look
She's
at
out of my
her.
league.
Yeah, something.
Look
Alright,
out.
well, what about this song? Ready? Go! If you close your eyes and
Christian.
Bruh.
So
Bro,
Austin
rap.
Anarchy.
That's oh my god. That's one of my favorite moments of the Royal Rumble in 2021. Just
Yeah.
like me, Devin, Austin, and Jay just flipping shit while everyone else is staring at us.
Yeah, I remember when that happened. Tony got all disappointed. He was like, "Man,
Yeah, bro, Tony and Cody were staring at us like, really?
yeah." I remember we all got hyped that Edge won, and then Tony was like sitting there. He was like, "It's just disappointing."
I mean,
he's like, I want Daniel Bryan to win because I'm on Mark. That's Tony, bro.
I mean, I wanted Daniel Bryan to win, but Edge was also a good choice. Like,
Bro, Edge was a better choice.
But you wanted D-Ryan first.
Me? No, I didn't. I wanted Edge the whole
I was
time.
like, if D-Ryan wins, I'm disappointed. And you got on my ass and was like, why?
Okay, nah, because I wanted Edge, but D-Bry is good, bro. He's not.
I'm about to put Tony in the thing.
Because why do you get put in the match? Why do you get put in the match, bro? No reason. Just like WrestleMania 30, he bitched and moaned his way into a match with Triple H. He said, if I win, I get to be in the triple threat match.
I said the same thing about him winning the Rumble, and you chewed my ass over it.
Nah, bro. I mean, I don't think I chewed your ass, bro. I chewed your ass a little bit because I was like, bro, Daniel Bryan's solid. But I wanted Edge to win. Edge should have faced Roman one-on-one, and Edge should have won. Alright, Howard. Watch the product. I'm just fine. Listen, bro. You ain't shut up and BDGP in how long? What reason? My dad! I'll play that. Wait, Howard, what'd you say? I can hear you. I know. We just like to make jokes about your crippled back. Bro, Howard's spine's made out of fucking gelatin, dude. Did you know that?
Oh my god.
Yo, well, he has metal bars in his back, but his little spine's made out of gelatin.
oh my god.
Yo, Howard, why don't you take the bars out of your back so you can, like, be foldable?
Oh.
I'm sorry, I'm playing.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh my god. It's gonna be like them fucking, like a fucking goddamn lawn chair. Or
Oh.
fucking one of those
Yeah,
fucking
bro. Imagine how be able to take New Japan bumps if he takes his fucking bar shot, bro. But he'd probably be dead. But like,
like
so
one of
Howard,
them
remember when you
foldable
packaged Power
tables
Driver
at
and Austin
Walmart.
shirt on his neck, bro? You scared the fuck out of me. Listen, bro, listen. So we was having, I think it was during the triple threat match with fucking Cody, Austin, and Howard, and it was when Howard, like, you know, the my fucking back moment. But like, he packaged Power Driver and Austin, and he spread his legs out, and Austin went straight neck, bro. And Austin wasn't moving, and I was like, bro, he killed him. Like, this is it, bro. Like, we're done. And then Austin deadlifted Cody, and Cody threw Austin on Howard. That came for a funny moment later on. At the moment, it wasn't funny, but
Oh, man.
low key in the moment, it kind of was. Well, for me, it was because I just see Howard flail up and go, hold his back and go, my fucking back, rolls off.
I'm just
Never
going through
see him
Instagram
again.
to see if I see anything. Oh yeah, Austin, didn't you say you wanted to read the script from the new Powerpuff Girls show?
Oh my god.
I talked about this on the first episode of the podcast. There's an update on the script.
Oh, God.
It's not good.
I've heard a little bit of it. It's really, really cringe.
It's so bad that they're having to rework it.
You won?
Let me see where it is. That's where I have it.
Alright, well, Austin looks up that. Who's the best heel in WWE right now?
Probably Roman.
My favorite
Roman, yes.
right now, Roman.
Roman. Bro, after his match at Backlash, the one lady was like, Roman, I'd like to have a word with you. And he walked past her and he was like, I bet you do. I just walked past her, bro. Austin sent me and I was rolling. Like, bro, Roman was sick. I was rolling for Roman. Bars? No, I'm sorry, because that's not rap.
It's Howard's got bars. I was
Hey,
playing.
y'all want to talk about some shit, bro? Did y'all hear? Did you say Howard has bars?
Yeah.
In his back, man.
You got that equal sign. That was fun.
It's only one. I don't think it's two. Isn't it just one? Yeah, one or two. You have two? I thought it was one. I don't know. I'm dumb. For some reason, I
Jesus Christ.
Oh.
Brandon's dead.
I like chickens, and
I literally thought it was one guy just
Oh
making
my
your fucking
God.
spine. I don't know why. Like I thought like a rod was your spine.
well, what happened, bro?
I just had like I know that. I had my fucking brain.
Oh my fucking God.
But the motherfucker was literally
You have two, right?
Also, Alexa Bliss's pig passed away this week, so
Wait.
rest in peace to her pig.
You said who?
Apparently Alexa Bliss's pet pig passed away.
Yes,
I keep
died.
seeing it. I keep seeing it
You
all
wanna
over
know why?
Instagram.
It literally died because no vet could take care of it because it's too big.
Wow, bro. She could have turned her shit to
Who?
bacon.
Oh.
Oh my fucking God.
What you said?
I said she could have turned it to bacon, bro.
Oh, for sure.
So Alexa, if you're watching,
Yo, I'm sorry, Alexa.
She said, Alexa, you watch it, let me bust in you.
oh my fucking.
I'll pay you $500.
Well, now I gotta fucking put Alexa Bliss in the thumbnail. God damn it.
Okay.
I got a perfect PNG for you, Kevin.
All right. Did you find that script?
Okay, yeah, I found the script. I'm looking at it, and it's abysmal. I don't want to read it again, but I'll read it for the sake of the podcast. Oh, this is a line from Bubbles. Blossom's fine. I saw her on Insta that she has a boyfriend I saw on her LinkedIn that she's got promoted, and I saw on Facebook that she still talks to Grandpa despite their political differences.
Who the fuck is Grandpa?
I don't know. They've added new characters. Buttercup coming back here is probably triggering for her. Bubbles.
Buttercup was my favorite, bro.
Bubbles says why? Because she's the one who killed Mojo. I mean, moveon.org.
Oh.
Wait, what? Move
So
on.
Mojo Jojo is dead.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Move on. Oh, okay, that's kind of fucked up, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, not
Buttercup.
fucked up, but that's like cheesy, you know.
Yeah. And here's another line. Buttercup, Blossom, wake up, or we will leak all your nudes everywhere.
Oh, what the fuck?
That's legit a line in the script. This is actually canon script because they took the CW has been trying to take all these down.
You said
Luckily, I
05?
saved them.
Oh wait, wait. You're not watching the game. I don't understand why.
Oh man, that made me fucking cringe again. Like why would you write that for? Why?
This is even worse. No, this is even worse. I'm sorry.
Just hit
Buttercup,
the-
I'm not wearing that dress anymore. It has 100% heterosexuality.
Oh my fucking why would you write this for a Powerpuff Girls show? Why? It was a kid's cartoon. How does it go from that to this? What the fuck? Isn't it gonna be isn't it gonna be like a fucking live action cartoon or something?
Oh, it's live action. It's not cartoon. It's live action. It's being produced by. It's being directed by the CW. So get ready for political issues and turning one of the Powerpuff Girls gay, some shit or whatever.
I mean, that's fine, but
I mean, I don't care that they're gay or anything, but it's the fact that the political issues is what gets me. Why put that in the Powerpuff Girls show? Really? Why put any of that in the Powerpuff Girls show? The first, the original cartoon was fine.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm still trying to find where you chewed my ass about Daniel Bryan. I can't find it. But I promise you it's in here.
Fucking. I mean, did you
I'm
see
not saying I
their?
didn't, but you know, I didn't want him to win.
Did you see that they're also making a reboot of the Rugrats cartoon, and it's gonna be CGI, I think. Or it's gonna. I forget what it's. Hold on, let me look it up.
I know the original voice cast is
Rugrats revival with.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now entering spectator mode.
What the fuck?
Yeah, the new Rugrats cartoon is gonna be 3D animated.
Brendan, look over his face on his face.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Sexy McClipwood into the chat.
Yes, this is gonna have all the original cast.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's supposed to have all the original cast. I think it's coming up at the end of this month.
Did y'all hear that the Friends reunion is happening soon, tomorrow or the day after?
Yeah, I saw the trailer for it.
I'm excited.
I haven't seen the trailer.
I'm excited for it too, but
does it look like it's gonna be good?
I'm not. I mean, it's mainly just a sit down and talk with the cast.
Oh, never mind. What?
Yeah,
How is that a
that's
reunion?
It's not. I'm somewhat excited for it.
Not.
I'm somewhat excited for it, but you have no idea how much my aunt is excited for it, even though it's a sit down thing. She's like, basically, I texted her about it, and she's like, I know, I already saw it 2 minutes ago, and it didn't even come out 2 minutes ago.
Bruh,
that's.
You can't have
Can't.
I thought they were having a whole new season, bro.
No,
I thought it was gonna
it's
be like
like
a big reunion episode or something.
I wish it was something like the Fuller House shit, but it's not. It's basically something like the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air reunion thing they had.
I want to watch
Yeah.
that.
Okay,
I
you
don't
know,
have
I can't
HBO
fucking
Max.
find it. Fucking, I'm not looking. But dude,
Jeez.
listen, I can tell you exactly how it went down. Cause I was like, because someone posted D-Rod might win Cody, and I was like, bro, you don't deserve it. You already had WrestleMania spotlight. And then I was like, no one wants to see a match between D-Rod and Roman. That's what I got hated on because he was like, bro.
Bro, because D-Brown Roman is solid, bro.
Okay, so why wasn't D-Rod Roman and Edge be even better then?
Because it's not, because he didn't deserve to be in there, because he didn't win. That's what I'm getting at. He just got thrown in there again, just like WrestleMania 30, bro.
Well, yeah. I agree.
Like, Edge and Roman could have been so good by themselves, and then they could have fucking, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, even Daniel Bryan himself said, like, after the main event, he said the whole thing just fell off.
Can
Yeah.
we talk about how Edge hasn't even been on
Bro,
TV
so
since
tell me
then?
what culture posted a video that said how Daniel Bryan should debut in AEW.
What?
Alright, well, I'm getting kind of tired. I don't want to fall asleep on y'all, so I'm about to get off.
Alright.
But thanks for having me on
Alright.
this podcast. I'd want to do it again. It was fun.
Alright.
Yep.
We'll definitely have you back on.
Yeah.
Any of y'all that want to be on, more than welcome to be on.
Bet.
Hopefully, this is an entertaining podcast for y'all. Enjoy. I'll see y'all later.
Alright.
Peace.
Well, is there anything else you want to talk about, Austin, or are we ready to end the
Not
podcast?
really.
The what?
You just end it.
Media.
All right, bro. I'll see y'all later for some more talk.
Alright.
Alright.
Nah, it's
All right, peace out, bro.
and then go up.
Ladies and
See ya.
gentlemen, thank you for watching this week's episode of the WTF podcast, and we will see you back next week with episode 7. Until then, we've been your hosts, and we'll see you next time.
Peace.
Peace.